Our boys make progress, and I don't mean on Brexit. On a visit to Glasgow last Thursday, a popular Scottish newspaper had a mock-up photo of Harry Kane lifting the cup. In massive type, the headline shrieked, "This would be the end of the world." Yes, it would rather put the Highland Clearances into perspective. There is a general perception this year that the football has been more entertaining than usual. This is reflected in the fact that the average number of goals per game, 3.18, is the highest since the 1958 finals. Read more. 4 signs that you remember England's last World Cup semi-final. The qualifiers for the last 16 generally followed the form book, with only 3 of them, Russia, Denmark, and Sweden, edging out teams placed above them in the FIFA rankings before the tournament started. But the patterns in the results show once again how close many of the teams are in ability. One team has to win, though it is not obvious which one. Germany's own qualifying group illustrates the point. A key concept in economic theory is that of transitivity. It essentially means that preferences should be well structured. If I prefer product A to product B and product B to product C, the assumption is that I prefer A to C. If we carry this over into team sports, it seems logical that if A beats B and B beats C, then A should beat C. None of these transitive triples, as the jargon puts it, were observed in Group F. Mexico beat Germany, who beat Sweden. But Sweden beat Mexico. Sweden also beat South Korea, who beat Germany. The conclusion is that the teams in this group were very evenly matched. It was largely a matter of chance rather than superior ability that Mexico and Sweden qualified. In the round of 16, 3 of the 8 games ended in draws and the result was by penalty shootout. 2 of the others were decided by goals deep into injury time. And one of the quarter-finals was won on penalties. Again, the implication is that there is a great deal of randomness in the outcome. Even in England's famous victory over Colombia, the opposition goalkeeper got his hand to the final penalty shot but could not prevent the ball entering the net. Move his hand by just a few centimeters, and he saves it. To round off this football economics analysis, finally and frivolously, is winning the World Cup good for the economy? I looked at the 8 years from 1974 when European countries won. As a control group, I examined the US and Australia, 2 Western economies where soccer is a minor sport. Growth in a World Cup year was higher than in the previous year 7 times, and lower 9 times. Growth was higher in the year after the World Cup 9 times and lower 7. So the pattern here looks completely random. In the countries which won, growth was higher in the World Cup year than the previous on 4 occasions, and lower on 4. But in contrast to the control group, growth in the year after victory fell 6 times out of the 8. Winning the World Cup is bad, or so the statistics say. Read more. World Cup 2018, What We Learned from Day 25.